The girl I loved believed I cheated, but 7 years later, one truth changed everything. The day Emma looked into my eyes and said, "You cheated on me. We're over," my entire world collapsed. The worst part? I had never cheated. Emma and I had been together for 3 beautiful years. We weren't just a couple. We were best friends, each other's biggest supporters, and everyone believed we'd end up together. But there was someone who wanted that story to end. Emma's best friend, Olivia. She had secretly fallen in love with me long before I realized it. I never gave her any hope because my heart belonged to Emma. But rejection turned her love into obsession. She created fake chats showing me flirting with another girl. She edited photos to make it look like I was secretly meeting someone else. She even used a fake account to send romantic messages in my name. Everything looked real. When Emma confronted me, I begged her to trust me. I showed her my phone. I swore on everything I loved. But fear is louder than truth. Without giving me a real chance to prove myself innocent, she walked away. I called her hundreds of times. She blocked every number. I waited outside her college. She never looked back. That day, I stopped crying. Not because the pain disappeared, because it became anger. I told myself one thing. If the person I loved couldn't trust me, then I'll build a life where nobody can ever look down on me again. While everyone enjoyed weekends, I worked. While others slept, I learned. Every rejection became motivation. Every lonely night became another step toward success. Years passed. The boy who was once called a failure became the founder of a company worth millions. People admired my success. But no achievement could replace the emptiness Emma left behind. What I didn't know was that Emma never moved on either. Despite believing I had betrayed her, her heart refused to love anyone else. Every proposal her family brought, she rejected. Every man who tried to enter her life, she politely refused. She would often tell herself, if Ethan really cheated, why does my heart still believe in him? She carried that question for years. Then fate finally answered it. Olivia met with Emma one evening, unable to live with the guilt anymore. Through tears, she confessed everything. The screenshots were fake. The photos were edited. The messages were lies. Every piece of evidence had been carefully planned to separate us forever. Emma felt like her world had shattered for the second time. She hadn't lost me because I cheated. She had lost me because she trusted lies over the man who loved her more than himself. She searched for me everywhere before finally finding me after a business award ceremony. When she stood in front of me, neither of us spoke for several seconds. Finally, she whispered, "I'm not here to ask you to forget what happened. I only came to tell you, you were innocent. And I've spent every single day regretting the biggest mistake of my life." I looked into her eyes. For the first time in years, I saw the same girl I had fallen in love with. "The thing that hurt the most," I said quietly, "was never losing you. It was realizing that you believed fake evidence before believing me." She nodded with tears streaming down her face. "I know," she replied, "and that's why I never dated anyone after you. I couldn't. My heart never accepted that our story was over. I kept waiting. Even when everyone told me you would never come back. There was no anger left inside me. Only 2 broken hearts that had spent years suffering because of someone else's lies." I reached for her hand. This time, she didn't let go. We didn't continue our old relationship. We built a new one, stronger, wiser, and founded on trust instead of assumptions. A year later, I married the same girl I had once thought I'd lost forever. And standing beside her, I realized something I'll never forget. Lies can separate 2 people for years, but if love is real and truth finally finds its way, even the longest distance can lead 2 hearts back home.